Here are 5 things you need to upgrade the moment you say, yes, I do. Ignoring this will set your marriage up for struggles. I ignored this and I paid dearly with my early years of marriage. Now, the first thing you need to upgrade, you need to work on immediately you say, yes, I do to your spouse, it's your level of patience. You need to up your patience because this is one area many people get it wrong in marriage, especially those coming into marriage. They get it wrong in this area. See, you will be living with a stranger and you need time and tolerance to understand a stranger. I know you tell me you've known each other for long, you dated, you courted. Get it right. Marriage comes with different identity, roles, and the rest. So you need patience. And I'm not going to tell you you need to be patient for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't know how long you need to be patient. You need to have patience with your spouse, but you need patience. Like in my marriage, it took me over 7 years of patience to finally have my spouse come to me and support me, to finally earn my spouse trust and support. Over the years I've been into this marriage ministry, I never had my spouse support me even on a camera, on my phone, help me do some setup for me to make videos. She never had faith in what I was doing, or shall I say believe or faith, whatever. But I'm telling you, you need patience. You need to be patient with your spouse, understand her. See, I know many people keep saying marriage is 50-50, 100-100. I've said it before now and I want to say it again. Marriage is not 50-50, it's not 100-100. One person will lead the marriage from the very beginning. One person will up his patience level before the other person can pick and follow suit. Because people are so impatient. In marriage, I've observed families. Whenever I visit a friend who just got married, the first thing I check or advise them on, it's be patient with each other. You are not going to get it right the first 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. I tell them that patience is so important. So upgrade on your patience. Upgrade on your patience. Upgrade. I don't know whether it's upgrade or what. Work on your patience. That's the most important thing. That's what I'm trying to let you know. How do I say this? The whole essence of me talking to you here, it's not talking from theories. I'm not saying this because I want to get some views and the rest. Yeah, I love to have some views, especially when I know it's impacting lives. But I want you to avoid the mistake I made. Not being patient with my spouse, I started comparison. I started comparing her with my ex, regretting marrying her, believing that if I've married one of my ex, I would have had support and the rest. Please, have patience. Upgrade on your patience. Upgrade in your patience. Upgrade in your patience. Whether it's on, is it on or off? Is it on or in? I don't know, but you need to work on your patience. You need to up your level of tolerance in marriage. People are so impatient. They want to have the success that took people over 15 years of marriage in just the first 1 year of their marriage. That person you are comparing, that marriage you are envying, they didn't tell you the sacrifice they put in or the sacrifice they paid to achieve that level of success you are envying. Please improve on your patience. Be patient with your spouse. Now, before I go on to the next point I want to share with you, I want you to hit the like button if you like what you just heard, so that this video can be shown to more people, because people need to hear things like this so that they don't rush and start destroying their marriages themselves, because impatience is destroying a lot of marriages, a lot of marriage these days. The second upgrade you need, it's your communication. You need to upgrade on or in your communication. The way you speak, the way you communicate matters so much in marriage. Marriage, the communication is a horizontal kind of communication. It's not a vertical kind of communication. It's not the kind of communication you have in your workplace among your subordinates. It's a horizontal communication. It's a communication between equals. Please. And when I say communication, don't be so carried away with expressing yourself. Be concerned with ensuring that the person understands what you're saying. The person understanding you should be the goal. Upgrade on communication. Communication is so important. The first thing I do when I visit a newly married couple is I check their communication. See if you can be humble and communicate with respect in marriage, especially in the early years of marriage. You will avoid many struggles marriages go through. One of the seeds of struggle or conflict in marriage is lack of effective communication. So, work on your communication. Don't go and dish out orders in marriage, because this is where I got it wrong. My tone was harsh. I'll be saying things, I'll be thinking I'm communicating, my spouse is understanding, but what I was saying was getting my spouse angry, frustrated, because the tone, the ordering style of communication, especially when you've spent years in the corporate world where everybody communicates to emphasize authority and positions. So, your tone matters. The style of communication matters. Women communicate to bond. Women communicate to bond, to express themselves, to bond their relationship. Men communicate to pass order and compete and show authority. So understand, you will be doing the wrong thing, communicating using the communication pattern you use for a man, for a woman, especially your spouse, your wife. So upgrade on your communication or in your communication, because I don't know the proposition I should be using, whether it's on or in. That will save you from the stress many people have or many people are undergoing. The struggles. Communication is so important. The third upgrade you need, immediately you say, yes, I do. It's your relationships. Ecclesiastes 9:11 said something. The fastest runner does not win the race. The educated don't live successful life. The skillful and the rest don't have the best in life. Time and chance decide it. Being at the right place and at the right time matters. Now, if we are in the right place and at the right time, you will build the right relationships. You see, in marriage, you need two kind of relationships. I've done a video where I emphasize the kind of relationships you need to build in marriage. This video showing here, you need to go watch that video so that you understand. You need two kind of relationships. One is the giver. The second one is the connector. Because if you just have givers alone, you will suffer in marriage, especially as a new marriage, especially as a newly married person. You need connectors. You need people that will accelerate your growth, and it's connectors that help work on relationships. Because what I see most people do is this: they go into marriage and they maintain just one set of relationships. No. Yes, I know you need your Christian brethren, but sometimes you need relationship from diverse cultures and industries, maybe sectors. If you are the working class or if you're a career person, you need to upgrade on your relationship. You see, relationship, work on relationship. Be intentional. You need to network. In marriage, you need hard work, smart work, and network. If you only focus on hard work, you will struggle in marriage. If you only focus on smart work, you will still struggle in marriage. No matter how smart, how hardworking you are, if you don't have the right network, you will not get to certain place. Certain relationships will not be open to you. So upgrade on or in your relationships. I want you to emphasize focus on building relationships, valuable relationships. And when I say relationships, I'm not talking about you going there to look for who you can exploit, what you can gain, and the rest. Be intentional. Go build relationship. Approach relationship with value mindset. Be value oriented. Give value first before you expect value. Now, if you like what you're hearing, share this video to 5 persons, because this will help you avoid some of the mistakes. This will help them, avoid some of the mistakes many marriages are making. It will help them avoid the struggles many marriages are presently undergoing. Let me quickly share this with you. Have fallen several times financially. What has kept me standing, or what has brought me back on my feet? It's relationships I've built over the years. Sometimes rent become a challenge. I'll be out of job. Friends from all over parts of the country, Africa, UK, US, will support me for rent, finance. During my health challenge, I had some support from friends. So relationship with speeding your success in marriage. Now, the 4th upgrade you need is your spending habits, your saving culture. See, many people don't plan finance in marriage, and they get it wrong. They suffer so much. Work on your saving culture. Reduce your expenses. Over the years, I've seen many people try to live the life marriages of 15, 20 years are living. You just got married for the first 3 years. You want to live in a good environment. It's good to desire good things. You want to live in the best environment, enjoy the best things of life, drive the best car. It's not possible. So some of them take loans, upgrade, expand so fast without first of all working on their savings. I was guilty of this. I moved to various expensive accommodations because I wanted people to know, I'm doing well in marriage. There were times we moved from one apartment to the other apartment. We were living in a good apartment, affordable one based on our means. But I felt I want to upgrade, let my colleagues, my mates know that I'm living large and the rest. And also to impress them and make them believe that marriage is good, especially those that were single, my single colleagues. I want them to know that, okay, I'm living large because I'm married. And I started living beyond my means, taking loans, doing all sorts of things. Please, marriage is one step at a time. Don't rush. Don't try to achieve the success that took your father 60 years to achieve or 30 years to achieve. Please, be patient with yourself. Sometimes we tend to spend so much on clothes. See, let me tell you this. Nobody knows how expensive the clothes you are wearing. except you say it. Because I've seen some persons that wear second-hand clothes, they buy it, they get a tailor to shape it for them, and it fits well, perfectly, than those that bought clothes for thousands. So I beg you, don't up your spending, rather up your savings. Because let me tell you something, in marriage comes with so many uncertainty when it comes to finance. Marriage, finance is always a major challenge. I know, yes, we quote scriptures out of context. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. Marriage is a blessing from God. When you have a child, financial doors will be open and the rest. That's good. But they don't put the work that helps those doors to be open. God does not reward your prayers. God does not reward you because you are married, you brought a child into this world. Into this world, I mean. God rewards you because you follow his principles, his laid down principles. So please, finance should be one area you should work on. Save, live within your means. If possible, live below your means. In my workplace, like you can see now, I came earlier on to make this video to talk to you. In my workplace, I have some colleagues that bring food from home. I have those that want to show up, that order food, that a dispatch rider will bring food for them. Sometimes 10,000, 15,000, and the rest. Why the same 10,000 you will cook a pot of food that you eat many times? Yeah, my colleague once told me that the food he orders for 10,000, 15,000 doesn't satisfy him. There are days he orders twice. So live below your means. If you're single and you are planning to get married, or you're in a relationship, you are courting, start opting your savings habit, your savings. Improve on it. No, here in Africa, we have poor saving habit. Change that mindset. Please, change that mindset. It will really, really do you good. If you like what you just heard, please hit the subscribe button so that you will get notification whenever I upload videos like this. Because I am here to share with you marriage mistakes. And most of the mistakes are the ones I've made or the ones I've observed. Because the challenges with marriage is people only show their good side. They don't show the struggles. Every marriage you see has 70-60% dark side. The bright side they show, display on social media, is mostly 30-40%. So I tell you what most people don't say. I share with you what most people keep a secret. The fifth upgrade you must have once you get married, it's boundaries. Learn how to set boundaries immediately you get married. Your focus should be on protecting your spouse, not the marriage. Sometimes, not just sometimes alone, it happens most times. Let me not use sometimes, most times. People protect a marriage, not their spouse. I've been guilty of this. In my house, we focus on biological roles, not gender roles. Duties are assigned based on our biological makeup, not what the society says. So there was this time I visited the village. My wife that was not doing the normal house chores because of her health challenge. And when I got to the village, I discovered wives were busy going to the kitchen, doing one or two things, the normal roles societies have assigned to women. And I ordered my wife to do it because I wanted to show them all is well with our marriage. And my wife declined. She refused. She walked out. She hissed at me and told me, I've never done this. And I was upset. And my siblings joined. It's like my mom. Yeah, my mom joined and was insulting my wife, telling my wife we didn't marry a man that will lord over our son and the rest. They called my wife names. I regretted that act. And ever since that day, I vowed to protect my spouse, not just the marriage. Why I'm saying this, culture and tradition play so much role in marriage. Everybody comes into marriage with their culture and tradition. So if you don't have a defined boundary, your spouse might come with their culture into your marriage and culture and tradition into your marriage. There are some cultures that your in-laws can visit whenever they like. And maybe in your culture it's not allowed. So sit with your spouse and have a boundary set defined. Define how you relate with your in-laws, your siblings, even neighbors. One area where boundaries lacking is how you relate with neighbors. You might feel no problem, all is well. See, neighbor is neighbor. Even how you relate with your colleagues, have boundaries. Most marriages struggle from day one because they ignored boundaries. They refuse setting boundaries. So upgrade on boundaries. I know even before getting married, we have boundaries. But once you say, yes, I do, you need to up your boundaries. Now you're upping the boundaries, not just for yourself, but to protect your spouse. So please work on these 5 things I just shared, because if you do, your marriage will be perfect. Now, if you really want to understand this video and appreciate what I've shared here, I want you to go watch my 4 previous videos, because they will help you understand this journey and really appreciate this video. Till I see you in my next video. Bye for now.